Brandon Allen. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Steve Rita.
Steve Rita, third man in the octagon for this one. Kevin Holland was pleasantly surprised the UFC gave him this fight against the newcomer Brandon Allen. He said if it's smoke you want, it's smoke you will get. He thought he would get a chance to fight Brandon Allen for the LFA title back in 2018. It shall be done tonight. Brandon Allen in blue, Kevin Holland in white.
Brandon Allen said he was going to go forward and fight, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. Is going to be on Kevin Holland to earn some respect and not allow this guy to just walk him down.
And you do want to pressure Kevin Holland, because if you give him space on the outside, he's got some slick kicks.
Nice body lock takedown, but Holland's doing a good job of trying to get to his feet. He's got to be careful. Allen's getting that hook in there.
This is the type of fight that Brandon Allen wants. He just wants to keep it non-stop grappling, crafty, and just hanging on you.
Last submission win for Brandon Allen on Dana White's Contender Series. That was in July, a rear naked choke finish of Aaron Jeffrey. A wealth of experience for Allen, championship experience outside the UFC despite still being 23.
Kevin Holland's so good at fighting from the outside with space that it's just crazy to me how often guys get a hold of him in these positions.
Yeah.
He lets guys get him in these positions over and over, and I think that really he could have a lot more one-sided fights if he kept the fight his style. But as we're seeing, Brandon Allen makes it his style right off the bat, and he's giving himself a very good shot in this first round, especially with all the finishes he has in the first round.
It's a lack of respect, right? These guys aren't respecting Kevin Holland's power, so they're just walking forward into him. And now Allen's trying to slide into a mount position. Oh, he's got both hooks in here. Gonna try to stretch him out to flatten him.
Both men at the brown belt level in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Brandon Allen training under the great Daniel Vanderlei in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Kevin Holland under Travis Lutter.
That was beautiful by Holland. Just shook him over the top. I feel like these positions, right? These leg lock positions just get you beat up. Most times you end up like this, right? Then just taking damage from the top fighter.
Yeah, but if you're Brandon Allen, he just wants to be grappling. He's more safe here in his mind than he is out in the free-flowing movement. If you watch his fights, he likes these style fights. And I agree with you, DC. On bottom, it's not our favorite. But this man, I mean, he's not taking damage right now. Now he is.
Yeah, that was a big elbow there. Got cut. See,
you don't want to eat it. You don't want to eat it.
Oh, it's a big cut.
That's a bad cut.
That's what happens.
You got to get out of that leg lock position. I mean, it's too easy to get posture and take damage. You use the leg lock to sweep.
I agree 100%.
Get the guy off of you.
Guys constantly stay here, though, DC. So what could he be doing to get out of this position?
Well, now he's got to try to use his legs to push Holland off of him there to get back up. There it is. If you do that, then you can try to get back to your feet. Keep playing on the ankles, man. You just get beat up. Holland's fine here because his knee's out.
Like you said, I think Holland's good with playing this all day because he's on top and he's just raining down punches.
I just don't understand this position, man. I don't understand why guys do this constantly. You know, we don't see many knee bars, leg lock finishes, and guys constantly put themselves there.
Well, I think perhaps to Dom's point, just being in that grappling realm for him is a comfort zone of sorts.
Even if you're getting beat up, I mean, I don't think he wants to be getting kickboxing on the outside. He'd rather be grappling. He's just not winning right now.
Now, this is worst case scenario. I mean, now you're beat up, you're bloodied and bruised, and now he's mounted. You know, it's like...
Trust me, I'm not saying it's right. Just saying, I think that he'd rather be here than free-flowing. And now he's choked. That's it.
Holland looking on a submission here.
It just got worse.
Allen fighting the hands.
It went from bad to worse, man.
How does the blood affect things here, Dom?
Oh, it's way more slippery.
Yeah.
It makes it way harder to choke. But both these guys are seasoned on the ground, so it's going to be hard to get a submission on either of them. They've both been in dominating positions in this fight. Right now, Holland is winning this round, though.
Brandon Allen did a good job of just relaxing. When that choke seemed to get in, he relaxed, fought the elbow, pushed it over the top, and got back to a position where he's not safe, but he's much better off.
Holland's got an armbar attempt here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, no, he's got both hooks and then choke. He's got it. He's got it.
That's it.
It's over. It's over, Cruzy.
And that's the style
It's
fight
good night, Cruzy.
that Brandon Allen likes. Make it nasty. Keep it grappling.
Oh, Holland's still fighting.
He's out. Man,
he got out.
These guys are keeping it fun.
Wow.
Jeez. I thought it was over, Cruz.
10 seconds. Switch to an armbar. That's in. Just like the choke was in. These guys are just back and forth, back and forth.
The Holland submission defense holds up. Huge elbow caused a cut. What a round.
What a fantastic round. Holy.
Why put another app on your phone? 50% off at Dave & Buster's when you download our app, that's why. Plus, charge your game card so no waiting, activate games, and more. The funnest app and 50% off games only at Dave & Buster's.
Hulu has live sports. Hulu has live sports.
Hulu's paying you.
What's in it for us? Y'all go along with this, and you're all getting jet skis. You're getting jet skis. Hulu has live sports.
Wipers. Air.
Your car is a disaster.
Well, I can't get a new one because my credit is bad.
I went to Credit Karma, disputed a few errors in my credit report, and it helped.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, rear view? Blinker? Blinker, please.
Take the first step to better credit. Download the free Credit Karma app now.
Come on, guys.
The UFC Fight Night prelims on ESPN2 are presented by Modelo. So nice tag team work there by Duke Roufus and Daniel Vanderlei in the corner of Brandon Allen. And DC, how about Duke Roufus deadpanning right away? Welcome to the UFC.
I mean, very clear in his instruction, though. Just told Allen, hey, this is what it is here. You can do this. And look at Allen. Just go forward and pressure again.
They also did a nice job working on that cut of Brandon Allen. But they feel like there are going to continue to be some grappling openings here against Kevin Holland. Nice right hand lands for the Trailblazer. Allen gets taken down here.
And I'm not saying it's right, DC, but I honestly believe that Brandon Allen likes being on his back more than he wants to be standing out on his feet with Holland. He just accepts takedowns.
Yeah, he just accepted that one. He didn't defend that one as hard as he could. He's trying to guillotine now, but Holland's just kind of relaxing, taking his time. I'm going to allow his head to pop.
I just feel like this is a very comforting zone for Allen, like to be in these grappling transitions. He likes to stay here. This is what he's shown in his past fights, and he does well, too. Holland doing a good job staying on top and keeping his hips.
You could see, though, Holland isn't very comfortable in the striking with this guy. He must feel that Allen's powerful. That's why he starts retreating and backing up, and then he engaged in the wrestling.
It's the pressure. I mean, one thing Brandon Allen's doing well is he's pressuring nonstop, and that takes away the kicks and the funky stuff that Holland likes to throw. That triangle's in. This is one of his best weapons right here. He goes straight arm lock and then transitions to the triangle. Brandon Allen has some triangles in his arsenal that are strong here. And we see Holland has that right hand just right in the groin, keeping a little bit of space.
Ultimate Fighter 4 winner Travis Lutter watching closely in the corner of his pupil, Kevin Holland. Lutter has been a huge influence on Kevin Holland, even helped him financially during his amateur career. Holland now 16-4 as a pro, replacing Eric Spicely here tonight. Good elbow from the bottom there by Brandon Allen.
One of his favorite moves in Brandon Allen is he goes straight arm lock from here and then switches to this triangle here. And he's got a good triangle, but Holland's been seeing it
Right
very
back.
easy.
He's going right back to that position. He needs to use it to sweep. Oh. Oh, nice underhook there by Allen. He trapped the ankle, got the underhook. Oh, nice limp arm. Now he's got Holland's back. But he keeps trying to throw his hooks in so he gets high, and Holland just shifts him over the top, lets him fall over him. Right here is the time to take deep waist with the left hand and just punch, or collect Holland's left wrist to hold him in place.
Under 2 minutes now here, round two. Brandon Allen working in the half guard of Kevin Holland.
Good job. Let's do it again.
28 combined wins for these two fighters, 13 of them by way of submission. Both came into the UFC with a lot of high-level experience. Brandon Allen fighting the likes of Eric Anders, Anthony Hernandez, Trevin Giles, all the way back in his third pro fight.
Brandon Allen looking for that choke again.
Oh, he's getting it back in here. Oh, it's gone now.
Tight.
Now he's got it. Now he's got it. Yep.